Sometimes you just have to hit the reset button to give yourself a fresh start. We're halfway through the year and I have this longing and desire to transform my life in the next 6 months. I'm excited to see who I can become if I truly apply myself, focus, and show up consistently. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and on this channel I share my transformation journey. The goal is to become 1% better every day. I talk about personal growth, self-discovery, and becoming your best self. If you're into growing at your own pace, you are in the right place. Today, I am going to be talking about how I plan to transform my life in the next 6 months. I've also created a template in Notion that you can use to follow along with this video that you can also apply to transform your life in the next 6 months. The first step is to choose a word to guide you through the next 6 months. When choosing your words, one, make sure it's super intentional. Make sure that you reflect on your past, what has happened and where you want to head, and make sure that word resonates with where you're at right now and where you're planning to go. For me, my word for the next 6 months is consistency. I've chosen consistency because one, let me tell you something, I struggle to be consistent. I literally am that type of person who will be so intense, show up the first few times and you'll be like, is this girl on drugs or something? Like, I just go, and then all of a sudden I get bored and I'm just like, I'm not interested in that anymore. And you'll be like, yo, what happened? I'd be like, I don't know. So consistency for me is learning how to show up in the good times, the hard times, and when I really just don't feel like doing it anymore. And even when I feel bored, showing up. I feel like I could achieve so much and be where I want to be and achieve some of my wildest dreams if I just am consistent. Now, you drop in the comments what your word for the next 6 months will be. The next step is to identify 3 to 5 categories that you want to transform in the next 6 months. So this is super important because you don't want to overwhelm yourself by doing so much that you end up doing nothing. The goal here is to really improve 1% every single day, ensuring that you're able to take daily actions towards those categories that you really want to see a difference in your life. For me, my top 5 categories are fitness, lifestyle, mindset, faith, and YouTube. So in the next 6 months, those are the 5 areas that I'll be focusing on and taking massive action to improve. Drop in the comments your 3 to 5 categories. Also, in Notion, you're able to list out your 3 to 5 categories as well. The third step is to create an intention for each of the category. I'm using the word intention here because sometimes we get so focused on a goal and the outcome of that goal, and when that outcome or goal isn't achieved, we feel like we failed. But when we choose to set an intention, we really focus on that internal state of how we want to feel, who we want to become, and really focus on that journey that we take to really achieve this thing rather than the outcome that comes from this thing itself. So setting this intention, your intentions doesn't change. Your surroundings and how you go about it may change, but your intention doesn't change. And your intention will really anchor you on your why you're doing this. And that will carry you through some of your highest highs and some of your lowest lows. So really want to be clear on your intentions here. I'm not going to list out all 5 of mine, but I'll list out 1 or 2 to give you as an example for you to also add to your Notion template. So for example, for me, my intention with fitness is not necessarily to be super ripped and all of that. Trust me, it's nice to be tuned and all of that. I want to have the physique and all of that too, you know, showing my stomach and wearing crop tops here and there. By the way, I really love that. But my intention really is to be able to make sure that I care for this body through every stage of my life. Because right now I'm young, but someday I'm going to be 50, 60. I want to make sure that when I am older, my body is able to carry me through those ages. So right now it's making sure that I take care of my body the best way that I can, making sure that I'm exercising, eating healthy, and honestly eating to energize myself and to ensure that I'm staying healthy and taking care of my overall health. The second one, for example, here with lifestyle, my intention here is to cultivate a lifestyle that I am excited to wake up to. I'm tired living feeling like what's the point of this or the point of that, and feeling like the days are just building into one. I want to create a lifestyle that when I wake up, I'm excited to say, oh my gosh, I get to go and work on this. I get to go and interact with this person. My routines and my habits, they excite me. That's the lifestyle that I want to build. Using the template, write out your intentions for each of the categories. The fourth step is to write out the actions you're going to take to achieve your intentions for each category. This is important because if you don't write out the actions, you put yourself in a position to not do this consistently, to not have a vision of what this looks like in action. So by writing out the actions, make sure that one, it is super specific, it is clear, and you have some timetables on it so you know exactly what it is that you're going to be doing, how you're going to be doing it, and what success looks like. And this is important because if you don't take the time to actually write this out, you risk not doing it at all. You risk this just being a nice idea in your head that never see the light of day. So for example, with me going to fitness, the actions that I have written down look something like this. I plan to work out 5 times a week, to go to the gym at Planet Fitness, and I plan to do this Monday through Friday. And because it's hard for me to give myself a timestamp, because I can work out in the mornings and also sometimes in the afternoons. So for me, it's making sure that from the hours of 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock p.m. at night, I get at least an hour workout in between that time frame. And that works for me because I also work from home, and I want to make sure that my life is flexible and I'm not just like stuck on something, and then if that time doesn't work for me, then I don't do it at all. And then I also have gone ahead and even listed out what my workout routine would look like. So when I go to the gym, I'm not thinking about what I should be doing and not doing. So this looks like every day I'll be doing cardio and then rotating between legs, glutes, arms, and abs on the days and so forth. So that is super clear, specific, and I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, and I know how I'm going to achieve this intention. And this helps me really start to create that healthy lifestyle because I have written it out in a clear way that helps my body to move towards and take action. So in Notion, go in there for each of your categories, write out the actions that you need to take. The fifth step is to define what success looks like for you in each of these categories. This is so important because success looks different for everyone, right? And you want to be clear on what it is that you're aiming towards so that you're able to hit your target. And you want to be clear so that you're able to say, okay, I've arrived, or I need to work a little bit more. This doesn't have to look like mine or someone else. This just has to be true for you and where you're at and where you want to go. And like I've always been saying, goal is 1% better every day, and taking daily actions to continuously improve. So for me, for example, what does success look like for me? Success looks like, 1, me consistently showing up 5 times a week like I said I would. If I can do that, y'all, your girl had made it. And I know within myself, if I show up 5 days a week and do what I said I would do, child, the body gonna come, the abs gonna come, I'm gonna be tuned, and I'm gonna be looking fresh. So all those other things will just be extra benefits because I show up. So that's an example for me of what success looks like. So you write in each of those categories what the success looked like for you. Y'all thought I was finished? I couldn't leave it like that. I have one more last step for y'all. The last one is honestly to pray over your plan and give it to God. We all can do all the planning that we want to do, but at the end of the day, it's God's plan that oversees everything. So pray over your plan, give it to God, submit it to Him, and just honestly start to take actions. All right, so this wraps up the video. I'm super excited to go on this journey with you. We are gonna hold each other accountable, and if you need an accountability partner, literally drop in the comments accountability, because we gonna need it, because your girl needs to be consistent. Anyways, question of the day: what is one area that you want to transform in your life in the next 6 months? Drop in the comments. I'm super excited to read it and go on this journey with you. All right, see you next Saturday. Bye.